shifting from emergency response to cleanup mode across the 5 boroughs here in New York City. Now, the city's travel ban has been lifted, but officials are continuing to warn New Yorkers to stay cautious as streets not only remain very icy, but also the weather can change very quickly, and the wind is still very strong. So now the focus is all on recovery, digging out and restoring normal service. As you can see, the transit service, which has been operating throughout even the storm, continues to operate with the buses and trains in full service. Some stores, notably the Cornerstones and bodegas, continue to operate as well. And while that travel ban, as I mentioned, has been lifted, the city streets are pretty calm, at least for now. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York.
Now, a rapidly intensifying winter storm is poised to pummel the U.S. East Coast starting Sunday, threatening to dump a foot or more of snow on areas still recovering from a recent bout of severe weather conditions. In fact, according to National Weather Service, the storm is expected to bring blizzard conditions, heavy snow, potentially damaging winds, and coastal flooding from the mid-Atlantic to New England. The storm will hit New Jersey to southeastern New England particularly hard, with the strongest impact on the coast. The agency has even said that the winds gusting up to 60 miles per hour could result in power outages too. Meteorologists have issued blizzard warnings for New York and parts of at least 6 states, with total snow accumulations between 1 and 2 feet in Boston and eastern Massachusetts. Heavy snow and gale force winds are predicted to hit all major cities along the densely populated northeast corridor, which includes Philadelphia, Boston, and 11 Washington. Further south, keeping in mind the severity of the storm, New Jersey governor has even declared a state of emergency in the state, which is going to be effective from Sunday noon. She urged citizens to use caution, stay off the roads, and follow all safety protocols during the storm.
So I have just declared a state of emergency effective at noon tomorrow, Sunday, February 22nd, for all 21 counties in New Jersey, as we prepare for dangerous winter weather conditions from Sunday into Monday. This includes heavy snow, especially along the coast, extremely high winds, and coastal flooding. Blizzard warnings are in effect along coastal New Jersey for the first time since 2022.
The state of New York also declared a state of emergency for 22 counties covering New York City, Long Island, parts of Hudson Valley, and Capital Region beginning 22nd of February. But while blizzard conditions, the warnings have been issued for all 5 regions of New York City for the very first time since 2017.
We're taking immediate action to protect our communities. I'm declaring a state of emergency for 22 counties across New York to begin tomorrow morning. I've already activated 100 members of the New York State National Guard.
I'm asking all New Yorkers to stay inside and stay off the roads for your safety. These have the potential to be even more hazardous conditions than we faced the last time around.
Parallel to this, Philadelphia mayor also announced an emergency city shutdown and said that the city of Philadelphia and its courts will remain shut.
The storm will begin as light precipitation Sunday morning, because I was anxious to know, like, what are we to expect? They said snowfall rates could intensify to as much as 2 inches per hour later in the day. And once it strengthens, conditions will deteriorate very quickly. So based on that forecast, Philadelphia, I have officially declared a snow emergency.
In the meantime, U.S. airlines have begun cancelling flights and even waiving fees for airports from Virginia to Maine ahead of the storm. As of Saturday evening, close to 400 U.S. flights were cancelled, with Delta reporting the most cancellations. A mega storm that swept across the eastern half of the country in late January was linked to more than 100 deaths nationwide and slammed several cities with heavy snow that was reported.
New York has been hit by a massive blizzard. It is now being dubbed as a historic snowstorm and the first of its kind to hit the East Coast after 2016. The powerful bomb cyclone is blasting across the U.S. Northeast, bringing wind gusts ranging at over 96 kilometers per hour. New York City, Boston, and Philadelphia have been placed under blizzard warnings. The storm system has been dumping heavy snow at rates of 2 to 7 centimeters per hour, creating whiteouts and widespread power outages. More than 250,000 customers are without power right now as blizzard conditions blast the U.S. Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. New Jersey is seeing the highest number of power outages, with more than 100,000 people being plunged into darkness. Meanwhile, in New York, the winter storm continues to pummel the city, dumping record-breaking snowfall across the tri-state area. New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani has ordered a temporary halt to most travel across the city from Sunday through noon Monday as an emergency precaution. Public schools were ordered closed along with non-essential city offices and libraries.